I have these shoes, and they're Arkansas Razorback shoes. Scuba Steve actually got them for me a couple years ago, and they're painted and made. I've worn them to 5 games now. They're 5-0.
Oh.
Wore them to the game when we beat Illinois. Wore them to the game against Kansas, and I put up on my Instagram, I don't know if I should wear these. Like, these shoes are undefeated. Can we actually beat the number 1 team, the defending national champion? But I did. I wore them, and we won. These shoes are 5-0. I can't believe it. Is it possible? These shoes hold the power. Is it possible?
I guess
I don't believe in superstitions.
Possible. Right?
I'm not superstitious. As they say, I'm just a little stitious, not superstitious. But now, I have to wear them to Vegas.
Yeah, you have to.
They're 5-0.
And then, no, I don't want to say it.
But eventually, the law. Eventually, somebody has to lose sometime.
Sure, that happens.
But let's take them to Vegas and see what happens.
Yeah.
And maybe I wear them to the game, maybe I don't.
You have to wear them.
You're just gonna take them to Vegas?
I don't know, man. I'm nervous. They're 5-0. They're undefeated. I can't wear them all the time. I got to pick special spots. So my shoes are 5-0. I did a whole Instagram about it. Go check out Mr. Bobby Bones, where you can see the shoes and hear the story. And now, time for the news.
Bobby's Big
Stories.
Selena Gomez is the first woman to hit 400 million followers on Instagram. So she is the most followed woman. I think a couple of those soccer guys are beating her overall.
Oh, yeah.
But she's number 1. Kylie Jenner is at 382. What team are you on? Are you on Team Selena or Team Hailey Bieber?
Oh, my.
You have to pick a side.
Pick a side.
I have to?
You have to.
I don't care. Daily Mail.
Why do people love Selena so much? Why does she have that many followers? Like, what is it about her? Because I don't know.
Well, you're asking somebody who's not obsessed with her. She's super talented.
Yeah.
She is on Only Murders in the Building, and she crushes that show.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Because, again, I'll say I wasn't a big Selena Gomez fan. Not that I was an anti-fan. But I was like, yeah, she has okay songs. Who cares? Not really for me, a little younger. But that show, she's real good. So, I Disney, Wizards of Waverly Place.
400
all
million
the songs.
is crazy.
It's got to cross over to other countries.
Yeah.
Does she fight with Hailey? Is that what they do?
Well, there's a little drama happening now. Mostly, Eddie, I'm not even getting into it because I'm not getting crushed by them online.
I don't know anything about it.
I don't care.
Google it.
I hope they both win.
Okay, cool.
How's that? Scientists discover a way to drastically cut the risk of kids becoming allergic to peanuts. Did you see this story?
I did.
What did you think about it?
Well, I think that they proceed with caution. I would talk to your pediatrician, but they say if you expose your baby to peanuts in the first 4 to 6 months of life, then I think they have a 77% chance of not being allergic.
Hey, Scuba Steve, I know you guys do something with your kids, and your kids are very young. What's the deal you guys do?
With the peanut stuff?
Yeah.
So what we do is I think it's around 4 or 5 months, you can start feeding them solids. We'll take this organic peanut powder and we'll mix it with my wife's breast milk and turn it into kind of like a peanut butter substance and feed it to them so that way they can slowly acclimate to the peanuts.
Now, are you guys doing that because so many people are allergic to peanuts?
Yeah, oh yeah, that was our concern of not having that part of our life.
Well, there
About
you go.
1 in 50 children are affected, leading to a lifetime of worries about ingredients in their food. So they're saying parents should introduce their children to peanut products from a young age, as early as 4 months old, to prevent them from developing allergies. Now, is there a chance that a 3-month-old, 4-month-old, 5-month-old would already have a peanut allergy? Because it doesn't seem like that's the case here in this story. And I haven't talked to many 5-month-olds. I've had them on the show or anything. No interviews.
Maybe if it's genetic, possibly. And it's not in our family line, so we're just trying to be cautious. And
I think you develop it over time, according to doctors.
Yeah, and it's that window, that 4 to 6 months, that's the new study that's out is saying, hey, this is your window of opportunity.
Well, where I'm mad at my parents is I hate peanut butter. And if they would have forced it down my throat as a kid, I could have enjoyed it like the rest of you.
Oh, yeah, because it's good,
So
man.
good.
It's disgusting. And I blame that on not eating it as a kid. I mean, the smell of it makes me want to vomit.
Really?
But if you were to eat it, you're not going to puff up. You're not allergic.
Who knows? No, I'm not, because I hate peanuts. I like peanuts and I like butter. I just don't like peanut butter.
Oh, gotcha.
And I like almond butter, but I don't like peanut butter. California could ban Skittles, Sour Patch Kids, and Campbell's soup
What?
under a new crackdown on food with cancer-linked additives. Remember we came out and talked about Skittles and how
Yeah.
So, 5 food additives found in many foods will be banned in California under a new law. And this is me saying this now, not the news story. In 20 years, we're going to look back. Can you believe this chemical wasn't... like asbestos, right?
We put that in food?
No, listen. I'm in the middle of a sentence here.
Houses.
Like asbestos, when they used to build houses, and they used to put it in shingles and in the insulation, because we used to, when I was roofing houses, we used to have to tear insulation out of in places. There was asbestos. My stepdad's dad his lungs got messed up because they used to tear all that out with no mask on, but it was just normal until they realized it wasn't. This could be the new asbestos.
Yeah.
We don't even know what's going on. Legislators hope the move will make a national change to food recipes. If the bill becomes law, foods that include these 5 cancer-linked additives will have to either change their formula or not be allowed for sale in America, and starting with the state. Foods that could be affected include jelly beans, Pez candy, Trident sugar-free gum,
Oh, man, I like that.
Campbell's soup, and smaller bread brands from around America. That's also a note of maybe you just chill on eating that even if they're not banning it.
Yeah. Like no Sour Patch Kids for a
That's
little bit.
scary.
You do? You like Sour Patch Kids?
Yeah. But I'm going to chill. That's from Daily Mail. A terrifying moment, and I saw this clip. Do we have a clip from this?
Yep.
Okay. There was a LA weather forecaster. You see her eyes roll in the back of her head, and then she collapses on TV.
Saw that.
Oh, there is no clip?
I thought you were talking about the passenger that drank margaritas.
No, we'll get to that one.
Well, that sounds good.
Well, this clip, her name is Alyssa Carlson Schwartz. She fainted on live TV. Before she could even give a weather report, her eyes rolled back a little bit, and then she fell over, collapsed onto the floor. They cut to break. They did not go back for live segments. Around 2:30, she came on and said, hey, I'm going to be okay. They don't really say what happened, but that is from the Daily Mail. There are a few scientifically proven things you can do to make yourself happier. For instance, you can play with an animal. The animal's fur and natural excitement triggers a surge of happy hormones in your own body. Now, when you say natural excitement, because I have a bulldog, and sometimes I will go and play with him, and he's like, oh, I'm just going to lay here. You can play with me if you want. There is no natural excitement there. You can eat a chili pepper.
No, that doesn't sound fun.
Your brain craves variety, so when you try a new dish, your body experiences excitement and a rush of new feelings. Attend a concert. Attending a musical event ignites your mind and body with a similar effect as taking a drug.
Yeah.
The effects can last well after the concert, too. That's from Cosmopolitan Magazine. So if you want to be happier, do those 3 things at once. Take an animal to a concert and eat a chili pepper. When you're around your brothers and sisters, do you act like kids again? Amy?
No,
Not at all.
not really.
Eddie?
Yeah, absolutely. We fight.
Adult children may suffer from vertigo. When they're around their brothers and sisters from childhood, they start acting like kids again, especially adults in their 30s and 40s. They fight with their siblings like they did when they were little. It's because sibling rivalries are hard to shake. There's always going to be a small amount of that kid in you that reverts back to being a child. That's from First for Women.
Oh, I guess I let my sister care for me. Like, she cooks for me. She comes.
How much older was she than you?
She's 4 years older.
So were you guys ever friends as kids, or was that age gap too much?
But we did not get along as kids at all whatsoever. And now we're best friends. But I was so annoying. She could not stand me.
All that's gone, though, now?
I get that. I get that.
Are you
All
sure?
that's gone. Yeah, you're sure all that. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah, of course.
she can stand me now.
Not talking about her.
I mean,
I think you're missing the joke here. Eddie, how much
What?
older? What's the difference?
Oh, so my older brother's 6 years older than me, and my sister's 8 years younger than me.
Wow.
So we're really spread apart. So yeah, we didn't hang out a lot as kids, but whenever we got together, we would just argue like, "Oh my gosh, you're young, you're annoying. Who do you think you are?" That kind of thing. And still today, we're the same way.
That's quite the gap.
Yeah.
yeah, it is.
Dang. So 6.
6 and then 8 and my
6.
younger.
I mean, your parents were having kids for over 15 years.
I don't think any of us were planned, honestly.
In a new poll, 40% of Americans said they sleep on their side, and the average person needs to sleep with 3 pillows. I sleep on my side for the most part.
I don't even need a pillow.
I use 1 pillow. I need to be bare bones on the head. I like 1 really firm pillow on my head. I don't need more. We have 87 pillows on our bed before the night starts. And then she uses a couple and I use 1, so there are like 85 on the ground. Yeah. So 42 side sleepers, 18% are back sleepers, 17% sleep on their stomach. If I have a headache, I sleep on my stomach. So I'll get on my stomach and then I'll grab another pillow and put it on my head.
Oh wow, does that work?
I don't know.
Okay.
I had a BH injury, and it still is minor right now. But
Yeah.
and I had to sleep on my stomach for the. But then I would still like in my sleep turn back over and then wake up and be like, oh, I'm hurting. That's because I still went back to my back and my side. I was asleep. Only 1 in 10 people wake up feeling refreshed every morning. That ain't me. I'm not the one. I can tell you that. The perfect nap is 20 to 30 minutes long. If you still haven't adjusted to the time change, a nap might help. Just don't sleep more than 20 to 30 minutes. Any longer than that, you start getting into the deeper stages of sleep, and you can wake up feeling groggy. Perfect nap time for you, Lunchbox?
2 hours.
And that's why
Great.
he's groggy. That's why he's moody all the time.
No, I'm not groggy.
I would
Gosh.
say for me, it's
Yeah.
about 45 minutes, my perfect nap time. Because it's just like, I just get a little taste of that deep sleep. It's like when I eat something for dinner, I need a little something sweet at the end. I just need a little deep sleep. And then I wake up and I'm feeling pretty good. But I don't get to nap as much anymore. You?
I know. I haven't been able to nap in a long time. I used to. I wish I could.
Some guy flipped out after having about 3 margaritas. He says that, about 3 margaritas
Yeah, okay.
at an airport, and then he had to get tased by police. So we have this bleeped, right, Ray?
Yep.
We're sure about this. A new video of a man being tased in the airport after resisting arrest and then not answering questions about his drinking, probably honestly, in my opinion, has gone viral. The passenger reports to police he had about 3 margaritas. When someone answers that question with, you should multiply that by probably 2. The man, despite his state, makes a point to the officers. Why is it a problem to drink 3 margaritas when there's a bar at the airport? And so here we go. Action.
About 3 margaritas. Yeah, you got a problem with that? Listen, I'm on a flight that I paid $2,000 to be on. There's no reason to arrest me. Turn around now. Why? Your other hand now!
Oh, my.
You know what got him was the yelling.
Wow.
Yeah.
Had he not got aggressive with the $2,000 and fly, cops don't give a crap about that. Had you just talked to them a little drunk, but stayed at a sane level, they would have been like, sir, we just need you to calm down, sober up, get on the plane, be good. Otherwise, you start screaming like that, if I'm sitting next to you and I got a taser, I'm going to tase you too. Everybody starts jumping in, tasing them. They all brought their at-home tasers. Finally, a couple wins a $1 million lottery jackpot twice in a week.
Wow.
After forgetting to get lotto tickets one week, a husband's making up for it by buying 2 tickets the following week, and each ticket was a $1 million winner.
What?
Dang.
Twice. They had the only 2 tickets on the lotto drawing that took home $1 million. The couple planned to use their winnings to help their family, and anything that's left over, they're going to travel with.
Oh
2
my gosh, amazing.
for $1 million. That's the news.
Those were Bobby's Big
Stories.
Thank you. We welcome your calls. 877-77-BOBBY. Questions, comments, and also I'll say this. Eddie made the news.
Interesting.
Look at him. Look
Really?
at him.
I mean,
I know you want to make the news.
I had a terrible weekend, and we're going to do this. Like, really?
Eddie made the news. So we'll share that clip.
Hey, I made the news again.
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 You made the news. It's going to
Again.
drive Lunchbox crazy. Yeah, you made the news.
Yeah, I was walking from West Virginia to Tennessee.
He made the news this time randomly. We didn't even know it.
Oh,
And
yeah.
all of a sudden,
I hate
on the news.
My
I-
life just
I-
couldn't get any worse.
Your life couldn't get worse because Eddie's on the news?
Well, that just made it worse.
Yeah, I mean.
But it doesn't hurt your life.
No, it does.
Okay, we'll come back next. Here's the list of the most polite states in order. Number 1 was Montana. Montana wins the award for most polite state.
Wow.
Vermont was second. At 3 was Alabama, 4 Minnesota, 5 Delaware. Wyoming at 6, Arkansas at 7, Utah, Hawaii, and Idaho.
Hey.
This is how I know New Hampshire is not a real place. Because they are so polite, and they ain't on that top 10 list.
Yeah, that's weird.
If they were real, that'd have been on there. Easily 1 or 2.
I was actually waiting for you to say them on there.
Same. Ooh, that's my eerie music.
Oh.
New Hampshire does not exist. On the other end, rudest,
Ooh,
California.
of course.
I think it depends what part of
Yeah.
California.
Right, just
like
LA,
Northern
of course.
California is cool.
Just L.A.
Yeah, Northern California, you go Sacramento, Bakersfield, Fresno. They're
So
always
nice.
pretty great. Yeah. Kansas at 2.
Oh.
Morgan, what do you have to say for
Wow.
yourself?
I mean, nothing. That's
Exactly
terrible.
nothing, because that's a rude thing to do, is say nothing. We're
Yeah.
trying to have a conversation. You think you're
Kansas
so
is-
good.
Kansas is so nice.
They
Everybody's
are.
very kind there.
I didn't make this, by the way.
It's a very rude list.
Illinois, Louisiana, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Oregon, Massachusetts, Florida, and West Virginia are listed as the rudest states.
Really? No New York?
Yeah.
That's just a myth, man.
Okay.
So they analyzed Google searches. They talked about, they went in and did research on car accidents and why people got into car accidents. Sometimes it was somebody flipping a bird.
Wow.
Sometimes it was just people gaming, just hit things on accident. So there you go. Today's first day of spring, by the way.
Oh.
Didn't feel like it. It's cold. I hate it. It's so cold. It's so stupid.
It was snowing yesterday.
It was snowing here. I was in Iowa 2 days ago. It was snowing there. It was. It's bizarre. Which, by the way, people often go, "Oh, look, it's global warming. Ah, it's snowing in March." The fact that they named it global warming is dumb anyway, because global warming doesn't mean things are warmer. It means it's more polar, meaning it's either really hot and really cold. It can be both.
Oh, okay.
And however you feel about it, whatever. But it's a terrible name to call something global warming when it's not just about warming. Because we go, it's warming the atmosphere, right? So it affects everything though in a more polar way in the oceans, et cetera.
Yeah.
If you believe that, which I do, by the way, for the
Which is
record.
another way to say they say climate change.
Yeah, but global warming is the term people go to. It ain't global warming, it's 2 degrees.
Look at this.
Oh, that's actually what global
This
warming.
ain't warm.
That is global warming. Yes. Hey, by the way, speaking of it being the first day of spring and like new chapters, even for this year, I did see Raymundo, your wife, Bay, celebrated 5 years being cancer-free yesterday.
All right.
Yeah, or the weekend or yesterday, or when was it?
Yeah, it was yesterday.
And then she had posted a cameo that she got from somebody walking in an airport. I didn't know who it was.
James Kennedy.
Yes.
Yeah, he's huge on Vanderpump Rules, and we used to watch that when she first was diagnosed with cancer, so it was cool for her.
I feel like you still watch it.
I don't. I'm casually if it's on the TV.
Casually,
no,
yeah,
for
here we
three-
go.
I don't.
2 or 3 seasons I did. The drama got way too intense. The characters all got rich. I didn't care anymore. I only cared when they worked at the restaurant Sir. I don't care now that they'll have awesome houses in LA.
I messaged her. I said, "Who is he?" Because I didn't know. She said, "That's James Kennedy from Vanderpump Rules. He was engaged to Rachel, who is the one who slept with Tom Sandoval, who has been in a long-time relationship with Ariana, who Rachel pretended to be friends with." And then I said, "Hey, I walked that road with you, the one you sent me down, and I got lost, and I'll never be found again because I don't know any of that." But congratulations to her.
Thank you. Yeah, it was a big accomplishment.
No, 5 years is huge.
What'd you guys do to celebrate that?
Well, Kat's been sick, so it was pretty low-key. We were going to do a big old brunch with friends around town. Instead, I bought a bunch of lotto tickets that were $5. I bought her 5 roses and then surrounding roses, and it was just a lot of love. Let's be real.
That's awesome.
But a lot of 5s.
We all feel that way about her too, and I will donate $5 to her for lunch today.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah,
Venmo
yeah,
her over there.
yeah.
That's it.
That's
Hey,
good.
congratulations.
Thank
man.
you.
Let's play Keith Urban, Brown Eyes Baby. In a second, I'll tell you how I got kicked off the basketball court by a lady who was just like, I mean, she was going to punch me if she had to. It was crazy. How Eddie made the news, which will drive Lunchbox crazy because all Lunchbox wants to do is be on the news.
I don't know why, but
How I was bounced from a basketball court by a 75-year-old lady who I was scared of. And she was just wrong. Her reasoning was wrong, but I still listened because I'm not one to rock the boat. We'll do that next. Here's a voicemail we got over the weekend. Hit that one.
Hi there. I just recently ran into Lunchbox there at the grocery store, and I just wanted to know why he was such a damn I tried to talk to him, and he blew me off like I was nothing. I felt like I was a fly on a horse's I really would like to know. Thank you.
What's up?
I don't remember this dude. Probably didn't hear him. But if I did hear him, I ignore him.
Why would you ignore him?
I mean, I'm there to shop, man. Like, I hear Lunchbox, I'm like, I turn down a different aisle.
But
You're the same guy who goes to a tour bus of tourists.
I know.
Like, I'm Lunchbox.
Hey, maybe sometimes I'm in a hurry, you know, like I got to get in and out. Like there's just something like that. You know, I don't have time for everybody. If I stood and said hi to everybody, I would never get to spend time with my family.
But you act like, no. You act like you want people to stop you and take pictures with you.
Right, and sometimes I do. It's okay, but sometimes I'm in a hurry. Sometimes, like, I mean, I just can't. Everybody has a bad day. It's like if Derek Jeter.
So now it's a bad day.
If Michael Jordan goes in public,
You're not
right?
Michael Jordan.
All right. If Michael Jordan, if George Clooney, if Justin Timberlake,
if
Carrie Underwood, if they go in public,
are you denying this happened?
No, I'm not denying it happened. I'm just saying. I mean, sorry, you got your feelings hurt, but you know, celebrities have lives too, and we have places to be. Can't say hi to everyone.
Wow.
I just don't understand because he's always like, "I'll take a picture with you. You want a celebrity in your picture?" And then a guy goes up to him in the grocery store.
You just ignored him?
I don't know.
Lunchbox has ignored me at the grocery store too.
Wait,
That's
really?
his thing.
So
that's a special place.
But you're his friend.
The grocery store.
Well, I know. Tell me about
But yeah,
it.
but just like Amy, if I talk to her, I'm never gonna get home.
He was in a hurry.
Different reason though.
Yeah, she's gonna talk forever.
Different reason. This is Kim from Arkansas.
Superstitious Razorback fan. Bobby, you have to go to the Sweet 16 and wear that same pair of shoes. Love the show.
Thank you. You can see the shoes on my Instagram. They're 5-0 now. They were 4-0, and I made a video going, I got to wear them. Even though I don't like wearing them into a crowded place because people step on them and scuff them because they're really nice shoes, it is what it is now. I got to wear them. We go to Vegas. They're 5-0. It's crazy. We went to Iowa on Thursday and Saturday. I was very lucky to go to Des Moines and watch both the games there. And so we went up. We never talked to a news crew. We just went and sat in our seats, watched the game, went home. But we took a picture. You know what? I took a lot of pictures with a lot of people. Didn't care. It was amazing.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Even though that's a special place for me, watching the game, I'm like, let's go. You listen to the show? I'll take a picture with you.
You mean like they yell your name and you would respond to
That's
them?
exactly how it happened.
Wow,
I'm glad you brought that up. Yes,
Interesting.
yes. So here's a clip from the news. This is KCCI News.
Celebrity sightings down at the well. This picture is from Nicole Vogt. She ran into radio personality Bobby Bones, the guy in the thick glasses there, his producer. To our right, producer Eddie. They're rooting for Arkansas. See that guy on the far right, though? He's eating popcorn, watching the game. That's country singer and Illinois fan from Central Illinois, Brett Eldridge.
So,
what in the crap?
Well, who it stunk for was Morgan Evans.
I know, he was there
We
too.
all went up there together. Me, Eddie, Brett, and Morgan. But the picture was so cut in that and Brett's not even looking at the camera. He's just eating popcorn. He wasn't ignoring it.
I know.
But yeah, so made the news.
Ugh, it's so disgusting. Like, so they just found someone's Instagram picture and were like,
I don't know who she was or if she was part of the news or
Yeah.
the news team or not.
That is so stupid.
Why is it stupid?
And they gave producer Eddie, they gave him a name. I mean, give me a break.
Yeah, how cool is that?
Well, that's his name.
Yeah, dude, what am I supposed to do about it?
That's literally his Instagram handle.
We didn't even do an interview for the news. We didn't even know. They said, hey, did you see you're on the news? And I was like, cool.
It was awesome.
That is so annoying. I mean, I just don't even understand why that. Producer Eddie, I mean, goodness.
Why aren't you mad at him? Not mad at me or Brett?
No, because you guys at least have some level of status. Eddie has nothing.
Why are you attacking me? Like, I literally was standing next to Bobby, watching the game. Somebody came up, we took a picture, and the news ran with it. We did nothing.
We did nothing. And he's one half of the Raging Idiots.
That's right.
He's a co-host on this show.
That's a good point.
He did so much.
Not the same level.
He gets paid to go speak.
Not the same level.
Have you ever been paid to go speak?
About what?
Anything.
I mean, I wouldn't go speak.
No, I would. But Eddie gets paid to go speak about things.
Yeah, he goes and speaks about adoption. Sorry, I haven't adopted a kid, so I can't really speak on that, but...
Well, you can speak on anything else, though.
Yeah. I mean, if someone wants me to come speak, I'll speak.
Okay.
I kind of would like for Lunchbox to come up with something he could speak about.
Oh, that's a good.
I can speak about life.
That's too general.
Dominating life. No, that ain't general. It's about having confidence. Like people, that's the problem with a lot of these people. They don't have confidence in themselves. And I can go out there and tell them how to have confidence in themselves.
What would you say to him?
Believe in yourself. Like look in the mirror like you're a badass. Like like don't worry about like people tell you you're ugly. I mean, some of you are ugly, but that's okay. Like
oh my goodness.
This is what Lunchbox does.
Please do a whole tour on this,
Which
please.
is good, but I didn't realize he had to pump himself up like
No,
that.
I don't. But I'm saying a lot of people do. Like they don't believe in themselves. And it's sad. Like it's like, guys.
But then you said, but some of you are ugly.
Because that's true. Not everybody's good looking.
But but I know.
Looks
But why
irrelevant.
would you have to add that though?
Yeah.
You'd be like, because people say you're ugly, but some of you are ugly.
But they are.
No, but
and sometimes you just have to be real with yourself. Be like, hey, I'm ugly, so I'm gonna have an ugly partner or whatever.
What?
Like you can't think like, but just because you're ugly, maybe you get a hottie. I don't know.
Is this part of the speech? I'm confused.
This is Lunchbox, the demotivational speaker.
Yeah.
Where if you get a room of really like people that are go-getters, that are really motivated and
Too motivated.
Yeah, and they're like, all right, bring in the guest speaker. Hey, you're all ugly and stupid. Let me see your wives and husbands. They're ugly too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could do that.
You could.
Yeah.
You're right.
Knock it out of the park.
We went, so on Saturday night, the Razorback game, we went down and one of the cheerleaders was like, hey, will you come down and take a picture? And so I was like, yeah, sure. So I walked down on the court, take a picture, and this lady, she had to be 75, 4 foot tall. She goes, you need to get off the court right now. I said, no, literally, the cheerleading coach, they asked, he goes, no, they did not. You're creeping on the cheerleaders. You need to get out of here.
Oh, what?
And I said, I swear to you, I'm not. They're just fans of my show. And she goes, likely story.
Oh, like she's heard that before?
Likely story. And then she kind of pushed me with her hand, like not my lower back, but mid back. She kind of gave me a little push with her hand and put me back over on the side.
What on earth?
Weirdest. I laughed so hard. I was like, sorry, guys. The lady right there. So they walked over to the edge of the railing and we did it. But
dang.
Hey, she was good at her job.
Yeah, she took that serious.
Only thing I thought was, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
And then 2, she's good at her job.
No, that's not hilarious.
Yes,
no,
it
it's
is.
not hilarious. You of creeping on the cheerleaders.
It doesn't matter. Like, here she is. She's at least 75, and she was doing her job exactly as she was told.
Okay.
Did it perfectly, and I was intimidated.
Have you reached out to a supervisor?
No, she was doing her job. It was awesome.
No.
And then she said, I said, they're fans of my show. She goes, likely story.
Yeah.
And then she put her hand on you. Like, that's
okay.
I mean, no.
She just kind of led me back.
No.
She just kind of led me back. But I thought it was pretty funny. What? Why no?
Because I would lead her to retirement. Like, I would contact the supervisor. She was overstepping her boundaries. She put her hands on me. You need to read.
She really didn't put her hands on me. She kind of just led me back, which I guess I deserve.
But you were asked to be down there.
That's true. But that's okay. It's great. She was doing her job. And you can't. Nobody was going on that court. If there was like a storming of the court, that lady was going to take off some heads.
She was going to stop them all.
Sure, yeah. Wish I knew her name. I'd shout her out. You guys can call us if you like. 877-77-BOBBY. Questions or comments? You want to be a part of the show? We're always here for you.